All right, it's now time to do our NFL predictions for the AFC Championship and for the NFC Championship. And I'll give you a little bit of a recap from the last round. That's the wildcard round, so I'm wrong on that. The divisional round, I'll give you a recap of that. Going into the week, Brady had 181, Ethan had 185, and I had 196. And it was a huge week for Brady. The Houston at the Kansas City Chiefs game. Myself, Brady, and Ethan all picked the Kansas City Chiefs to win that, and of course they did. If you notice the L over there, that's Lincoln's picks. Now, I've been doing these picks for the last several years, and we've been doing them all season. I'm Justin, or I list myself as Dad up there. If you're just tuning in, Brady, the B, that is my 14-year-old son, and E is Ethan, my 17-year-old son. The L is my other son, Lincoln, but he's only 5. Now, before this season, he could not stand football. We would have it on. He wanted to watch something else. However, he has fell in love with not only the NFL, but college football. Now, he doesn't always, he'll pick somebody and then they start losing and he might go to the other side like any 5-year-old would, but he really loves it. He'll say, hey, Dad, games are coming on. And so he's been making his picks for the last several weeks. He picked Houston. He does not like Kansas City, which is a smart 5-year-old. But as far as the points that we're adding up since we started at the beginning of the year, Ethan, Brady, and I all picked Kansas City. Brady went with the upset pick. I actually forgot he picked this until I was looking at it today. He picked Washington over Detroit. Probably the only one that I know that picked that. The three of us, Lincoln, Ethan, and I picked Detroit. I thought they would win. I wasn't sad to see Washington win. I don't dislike Detroit. I don't dislike Washington. But I hate Philly, so whoever can beat Philly. And I don't know. We'll get to that in a minute. We also all picked Philly, though, to win last week over the Rams, the game that I really wanted the Rams to win. And then Brady and Lincoln picked Buffalo. Ethan and I went with Baltimore. Now, we're not counting Lincoln's points. So what that means is Brady gets double points for Washington because nobody else picked it. He's also going to get double points for Buffalo because we're not counting Lincoln's points. So Ethan and I we picked Baltimore. He went with Buffalo, and he got it right. And throughout the season, if you get 2 points for any right pick, you get 1 point. You get 1 point for any correct pick. 2 points if you pick somebody that the other two teams, the other two guessers pick the other team. So you get double points. Wild card round, we went 5 points, and then 10 points. Divisional round, we were going to do 25 and 50. So Brady got a huge week. So what this exactly means is a couple pages over here. Brady now has 331. Ethan is at 235, and I'm at 246. We probably shouldn't have weighted him that heavy, but that's kind of how we've done it, and we'll stick with it for right now. Moving on to the NFC Championship game, Washington at Philly. There's no question. We all want Washington to win. We are Cowboys fans. And we despise Philly. Now, you say, well, Washington they're also in the NFC East. Yeah, but they haven't been good for decades, even before the Cowboys had won their Super Bowls. So we can tolerate a little bit of Washington. They're not our team, but we hate Philly. And Lincoln went ahead and went with Washington, but the three of us getting the points all picked Philadelphia. And then we move on to the big game of the week, Buffalo at Kansas City, the AFC Championship game. Brady and I went with KC. Ethan has Buffalo. Lincoln has Buffalo as well, but if Buffalo wins, Ethan's going to get double points. And so it's going to come down to that. I don't think I have a chance really to win this. The NFC and the AFC championships both taking place on Sunday. We'll be back in a couple weeks with our Super Bowl predictions. Thanks for watching.